All right, everyone, I want to start off by stating the actual assessment that I will be conducting. It is the overhead squat assessment. This assessment enables the trainer to analyze every part of the kinetic chain for proper function. With the pros, since the overhead squat uses all musculature from head to toe, it's the perfect movement to measure overall musculoskeletal function. The only cons I could really think of and that I could really find based off of this research and all that, there's no real life purpose to squatting down, reaching for the sky. You don't really do that on a day-to-day basis, and if you do, well, that's pretty cool too, I guess. And it's not well designed to do it in the absence of practice. And what I mean by that is, if you're not used to doing that, most of the time, your hands will fall forward, as you will see in this assessment. So, all right, Kike, as we mentioned before, so you could check his hips are aligned with his feet. His legs, they're not too wide, they're not too close together either. Make sure they're aligned. So you see, they're a little more forward here, a little more, right there. So you see they're aligned with each other. Overall, you don't really want to measure any of this stuff when you're doing it, because you're basically assessing how their squat is naturally. However, Kike has been an athlete for his whole life. I want to say he's a soccer player here at Concordia University, Chicago. Overall, a very athletic individual. So we're going to assess from different views. We're going to assess from the frontal view, we're going to assess from the lateral view, and we're going to assess from the back view. And I'm going to tell you what you could actually look at from these views. So you can see he's reaching for the sky, right? And he's going to squat. Stay right there. Go down. Go down. So as you can see here, his feet, his ankles are staying together. His knees are not bowing in or bowing out. And you can't see the back, but I'll show you that in a bit. Hands are up in the sky, right? Essentially, his feet are not pronating or externally rotating. That would indicate calf muscles are weak and tight, weak or tight essentially. And there's ankle restriction as well. The knees don't bow in or out, but that would essentially mean there's weak or inhibited gluteus muscles and tight adductors or IT band and IT band essentially. And I'll show you the rest in a bit. Stay like that. As you can see, his back is pretty straight. His arms do fall forward. That indicates tight lats or pecs, and weak lower traps, rhomboids, teres minor, or infraspinatus as well. If there was a low back arc, that would indicate tight ellipsoas and/or hip flexors, and the lats compensating for a weak core as well. And then from the back, you could essentially look at the way his back is arched, but you could also see that his ankles are not going forward, so there's no sign of tight or weak calf muscles either. And that is pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, because Kike is tired right here.